Tell us something. How difficult is it to direct the play as well as act in it?
In short, it's very difficult.
Okay, and now the
Okay.
lengthier version.
Yeah, the lengthier version is it depends. Okay, and obviously, I'm sure you would be interested to know that why did I decide to do both
Yes.
for this play, even though if I believe that it's difficult, right?
Yes.
So when I say it depends, it means what I meant to say was, if it is about a play and the characters that you can easily relate to, you can see them moving in front of you, then maybe you can take that leap.
Right.
You can do both. But if it is something that a character that you have to work on, a person, a human being that normally you don't see or you have not seen,
Right.
then I would say that it's better not to do both. Now, in this play, for example, all the characters, I can literally see them moving. Right? I can visualize them. I know them. I feel that I know them.
Okay.
Right? So even though, as I said, that I'm not Dr. Tarufdar, right? But I can see Dr. Tarufdar.
Right.
I can visualize him very clearly, and that's why it might have made it a little bit easier for me. But it is challenging. It is difficult. Even on the floor when we rehearse, it is difficult because while I play my character, I also have to see to it that the others play their characters in the way that I would like them to play.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
it is difficult, but I manage it because of the fact that I think I know this character very well.
What is that one challenge or the most difficult thing that you have faced while you're rehearsing as a director, that you have to guide others at the same time you are rehearsing your scenes? So
The biggest challenge of a director is whether he is going to interrupt, force that character to be brought out of that actor, or wait for the actor to bring it out himself or herself. Right? This is the biggest dilemma that a director goes through, in my view. Okay, and this, I will say, is a single most important thing, because sometimes what happens is if you interrupt too much, the actor loses the flow and thereby commits more mistakes, and thereby the character moves away from him more, right? Whereas if you just give him or her the chance to figure it out, right, then maybe that quickly enough or someday he's going to bring it out. But again, the challenge is there's a deadline that you need to work, right? You cannot just wait for ever to see a character being brought out by an actor. So that's the challenge of a director, and I go through it, and I'm sure everybody goes through it.
tell us something about your character, Dr. Tarafdar.
So, Dr. Tarufdar is a physician, and he attends to Mrinmoy's medical needs. He visits Mrinmoy regularly and supports him both physically and mentally as well, because the kind of stuff that has happened to Mrinmoy, the kind of wreckage that he went through, the turmoil that he went through, and impacted his mental stability, it needed a lot of emotional support, and he used to come and play games, especially chess, with Mrinmoy. This character, the way that it has been, it moves in the story, it is, I think the character supports the story right from the beginning to the end, and it plays along with the other characters. It does go through the conflicts that is instigated by the situations that arise, and finally he comes out of it with clear conscience. and at the same time, what he does is he also represents a kind of a cross section in the society, not so evolved, but having the ability to appreciate the evolved or more educated, more elevated outlook.
Okay. Why did you choose to play Dr. Tarafdar and not any other character in the play? So there's Major Lahiri. So why not Major Lahiri? Why only Dr. Tarafdar? What is it that attracted you to play Dr. Tarafdar?
Okay, you're making it difficult for me now. So I always believed in portraying challenging characters. And what is challenging to me is a character which is not me.
Okay.
Okay. So Dr. Tarafdar is completely different. He's aged.
Okay.
Okay. He's an elderly person. And the way that I see that character is the way he talks, the way he walks, the way he laughs, the way the kind of the sense of humor that he has is different from the build that I have as a human being.
Right.
And that's challenging. To be somebody else is what interests me. And that's why Dr. Tarafdar.
Great.